headline. And today, as we commemorate Black History Month, the last day, Christy Etheridge is going behind the headline, talking to a doctor who has studied the effects racism can have on pregnant mothers and their babies.
You found there was a physical manifestation of stress caused by racism.
Yes, there have been quite a few studies that have looked at this.
It may be something African American women have known for ages, but now science has given it a name. They call it weathering. Here's Dr. Fleta Mask Jackson.
The weathering really captures the accumulation of the stressors. It's, we think about something being beaten down and just hammered and hammered on.
In this case, it's that constant, underlying, exhausting kind of stress caused by racism. The worry that could come with fear over police encounters or discrimination at work or a business.
Eventually they'll break down, they'll weather, and that imbalance begins to wear and tear on the system.
The study, done right here in Atlanta, shows it can lead to problems in the vascular system, how your body pumps blood, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, depression, and in the case of pregnancy, preterm babies and low birth weight.
It's just like any kind of poison, and we have to get rid of the poison.
The study looked at well-educated women, both black and white, with the belief that if you had the resources to access health care, outcomes would be similar. But that wasn't true. They found that well-educated African-American women were still at a higher risk than uneducated, unemployed, and uninsured white women.
We know that poverty is a risk, but we would think that when you erase poverty, when you erase not having access to the best possible health care, then everything would be equal, but it's not. So the question is, why haven't we tackled it?
Dr. Jackson says fixing this issue will take everyone, but in the meantime, it's important not to lose hope.
Pregnancy brings hope. Hope for the future. It's hope for a continuation of a family, of a community, of a nation.
And that's one of the moms who died. Dr. Jackson says one of the first steps to tackling this issue is getting better mental health care for pregnant women in general, no matter the color of their skin. It is 6:52 right now. The checklist is up next.